Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Hannah, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my most natural looking makeup. It's going to actually look natural, not like those neutral natural makeup looks, if that makes any sense. I do want to show you guys just different techniques I use to make my face look a little more put together if I want to go out and not look super caked together. So let's just get into it. Yeah, and I'm actually testing out a new BB cream. I started using the BB cream from Maybelline, and then I'm also trying out this one. I got these ones on the same day. L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier. This is in the shade Fair, and this one's in light medium. The only thing I'm not excited about this one is it has pomegranate extract, and back a while I used the Neutrogena cleanser. I think it had the exfoliating beads, and that one had pomegranate in it, although that was more pomegranate than this. It actually was scented and everything, and I got rash on my skin, and it just did not turn out good for me. But I was able to use one of their moisturizers that was pomegranate, and that never bothered me. So we're just going to get into it. Let's start. The first thing you're going to want to do is put a layer of moisturizer underneath your everything. So I'm going to use the Simple Sensitive Skin Water Boost Hydrating Gel Cream. The brand is called Simple, and this one is for dehydrated dry skin, which is either or. Dehydrated and dry skin are kind of different things, but in the same category of skin. Like you have oily and you have sweaty, or I don't know. So this I like to drench on my face, and while this is setting on my skin and letting it soak in, because I don't want to go overboard and put my other stuff on right away, or else we're just going to have makeup that's slipping around. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some stuff that will be coming up on the channel soon. I did go to Marshall's today, and I filmed a whole long video about, going to Marshall's and doing almost a full face of makeup with Marshall makeup. I was able to find this for $24.99, and I was able to find the Subculture palette that is so controversial for $19.99, and I was going to do a video. And then I started thinking after I filmed the video, and I felt a little guilty because I felt like I just kind of was trying to speed through so I could do all these steps of makeup, and I wasn't giving enough time to review each product. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing a Marshall's review, I'm going to take each product or some of the products in it. Each palette will be separate, not in one Marshall's video. I just wanted both because I've heard so much about both of them. Just wanted to see what the tea was about this. And so we're going to do separate videos on that. I have the Chocolate Gold palette coming in the mail soon with a primer from Too Faced, the Better Than Sex mascara, and the Better Than Sex liner. I don't know if it's called that, but it's like the mascara's liner. And they're both waterproof, which I'm so excited about because I cannot do, my eyes water too much, and I sweat too much to keep non-waterproof makeup on. It's a problem. So anyway, we're gonna get into this. Also, I've been complaining for months and months and months, ever since I started this channel, to y'all about my skin. This area, and even here and here, it's always separating. I've tried tips and tricks that I've heard. Until this recent one, I found out that silicone goes with silicone, water with water. So you have a silicone primer or water primer, it needs to be put with equivalent of foundation. And I think that's what my problem has been, is I've been putting silicone on my face and then putting water, or like a water base. So we're going to play around and try to figure out some different techniques throughout time to get my skin looking better. But right now, natural is the way to go for me. So now, because it is sunny outside, well, I'm not going to do it in this video because I have to work and it's almost 4 o'clock, it's almost 3 o'clock. And normally I would put the Aveeno Positively Mineral face sunscreen. This is an SPF 50. I need high because I have very fair, very Scottish, Irish skin. So I burn like a tomato. So this is a really good product I've been trying out for about a week now, and I find that this would be a really good one for the summertime. But since it's kind of getting late, it's not going to be, I'm going to be inside for the entire day. I'm not going to put that on. I'm just going to keep it a little more lightweight because I'm going to be up till 11 tonight working. Probably be up till 12 altogether. So now that I have that moisturizer on, that's going to act as our primer. I'm going to take a foundation. Well, I'm going to find, a foundation brush. This one's actually an angled contour one that I got. It's from a Nicole Miller line I got in that Marshall's video that I was doing. This one, actually, I'm not too happy about the bristles. They tend to either fall out or they just, I don't know. It's really bad quality as far as the the attachment of the bristles. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that BB cream on this. I'm going to take a mirror and we're just going to get to town on this. A good tip when applying a more natural makeup look is to make sure you use cream products, lightweight products, and nothing with glitter in it. So that means whenever you do your blush, to not have anything that has any kind of sparkle, shimmer, or glitter. As far as the highlighter, I like to use a cream highlighter if I need to, which I will use it in this video because I actually like having highlighter on, even with a natural look, just to add a little more body to my face. It is completely optional. You could use just like a white kind of, or a creamy eyeshadow that would work without any glitter or anything. But I just really, really like to use kind of a cream-based kind of product. I try to use as little powder as I can on my face when I do a natural look. So now that I have that on, as you can see, it's a little bit darker than my neck. Not really, but a little bit, if that makes sense. It's like not noticeable for the most part. It's more noticeable in this video just because the lighting is kind of bad. But in real life, it's not too bad. A little more yellow than I normally would have on my skin because I prefer pink tone. That's kind of what my skin is. But we're just going to work with it. The next thing is brows. Before we go on to the rest, I want this to be able to really soak into my skin before I set it and powder it. This is a Lorac Take a Brow. They sell these at Marshall's, the one I went to. A lot of these products I'm using are from Marshall's because I want to play with the new products I got. This is a brow powder, and I actually really like this because it has a black and a brown, which is really good for me because recently, as you guys can tell, I have dyed my hair black, completely black. I love it more than I've ever loved my hair, probably, although I did like that blue. Anyway, so I don't have any black brow products I can use. So what I like to do is dip it in black and then brown and go back and forth a little bit and tap off the excess. That way it creates more of a light black, and then I'll just kind of shape my brows using it. I find this creates a more natural looking brow as opposed to when I use a brow wiz or, you know, brow pencil. And everyone knows I love a good Anastasia brow wiz. But for a natural look, I do prefer to go powder. I feel like it's just more natural for me. You may think that you prefer the more creamy ones or whatever, or pencil, which is great. If that's your thing, just for me personally, I've always found that powder looks a little more natural. Think of it this way. So for your skin, you want to use cream products because your skin is water-based. It really is because you have all that water in your body. It's not a powdery substance. With your hair and stuff, I just find that the powder simulates more of natural kind of a soft brow, if that makes any sense at all. Hope it does, probably doesn't. And I'm just going to add some fake brow hairs with the excess on my brush. I have to stop the video in a second and go check on some muffins I'm making. I'm making lemon loaf muffins, and I just made banana muffins. We don't want those to burn. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got. I think I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit. Just enough so that you guys can see everything better. My hair looks so bad. The next step of doing the more natural look is we're going to go back to the face, and then we're going to do the eyes. So for the face, you want to use creamier products, really. So you can use, I don't know what I'm saying. You can use like a powder cream, which is what I'm going to use today. Or you can use one of your lipsticks if you want, or you can use powder. It's up to you. I have the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks Ginger Peach. This is a melting powder blush, so it kind of has a creamy feel to it until it gets on your skin and it turns into powder. This one is the Dream Bouncy Blush from Maybelline, and this one is, well, it says feels lightweight like a powder, yet melts into your skin like a cream, and this one's in Peach Satin. This is the one I'm going to use today, and I'm going to use it on my fingers. These are so weird. They're almost like the beginning of putty makeup to me. I don't know. They're just, I've always found these to be kind of weird. This is actually what I wore on my wedding day. So I'm going to take it and put it on the apples of my cheeks. And I will blend this out even more in a minute. And then I'll use what's ever left on my fingers to just kind of swoop it back to create a natural looking flush. And that's the key. Think about where you actually blush and then put it there. Not where, I don't know. Don't do it like you would if you're doing a full face. Make sure it looks a little more natural. I'll even sometimes drag it down a little bit because I naturally flush down to here. Now, I don't always do that because the key is to make it look a little more well-kept than maybe you might look on a regular basis, if that makes sense. The next thing I'm going to do is take this powder brush and the Too Faced contour. We're going to use medium cocoa because I do not have a good cream contour that I like. And this is just going to go in the back. And the reason I'm using this is kind of as a bit of a bronzer, just to add a little more face, a little more lift to my face. I'll drag it underneath there. And now I'll take a bunch on a brush and pinch it together and then put it down here. That way I create a very soft gradient line and some definition to my nose. So as you can see, it just creates a very natural look. As you can, also I did not use anything that had glitter in it. This is these cream products are really good. These Too Faced blushes, they are amazing. But I will say they do tend to look a little cakey to me, so I do prefer the Bouncy blush over that. So now on to the eyes. I'm really excited. Oh, wait. Let's do a little bit of a highlighter, which I can show you guys what I mean. Either you can use a very light concealer, which I'm not going to use today, or you can use something that's very natural. So I actually am going to be demonstrating the Hello Halo Mega Glow from Wet n Wild. It is a holographic, it's not holographic, cream highlighter. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose and then a little bit on my cheeks. And this has no glitter to it. It looks more intense on before you blend it in. I'll just put like a little bit there and a little bit there. And then we're going to use, I was going to use my beauty blender. I'm actually going to use a brush to do this part. As you can see, it just blends into more of a natural looking highlight with a little bit of a fun kind of a look to it. So onto the eyes, we're going to do very, very natural look. I'm going to take this with the darkest shade in the contour palette. Actually, no, we're going to play with the chocolate bonbons just a little bit. There's a color in there I want to use. The almond truffle in it, I'm going to line the outer like lash line with the color. What this will do is create a kind of a doe eye almost kind of effect. Without using white liner, it just opens up your eyes a little bit. So I'm going to do it on the bottom as well. And then we're going to repeat on the other side. You can do some color on your eyes and just have more of a natural skin look. I just really like to keep it basic if I'm going to do this. And then you can add mascara on if you want or not. It's totally up to you. And that's the thing about makeup, is it's totally up to your preference. Then for your lips, you can do whatever you want, obviously, because you're you. But I'm going to take this catsuit thing. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Actually, I thought I left this in my purse, so I was going to grab a different one. But this is the Almay Be Strong Lip Vibe. Beautiful color. Very pigmented, but I'm going to show you how I use this to create a more natural look. And my foot's falling asleep. And so now that I have color on my lips, I'm just going to use my finger to blend it out and create more of a natural lip color. And that's it. That's how I create a more natural makeup look. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it does look natural? Do you think that there is something different you would do? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, I'm on the search for the best cream foundation. So put them down in the comments. Love you guys so much. Bye!